Hello, the last 7 days may go down as the least eventful in footballing history. So much so, I might as well just leave you with this. Goodbye.
Next on Football Fancast, a retrospective look at nautical Britain with former England goalkeeper David Seaman. In David Seaman.
Boats have always been a poignant part of David Seaman's life. Today
In actual fact, it's been a week that's been so busy there's scarcely enough time to actually fit it all in. It's like football's deliberately taking the piss. I suppose I could have saved time with that cutaway there and the woman on the spinny thing, but does it matter? You read the news. Who do you think I am, Andrew Marr? It was a week that saw Bert from Sesame Street get sacked by Wolves, Portsmouth face a prospect of administration and a 10-point deduction for the second time in as many years, and look set to take a giant step towards League One or worse, liquidation, just 4 years after winning the FA Cup. I've never actually understood the logic of deducting 10 points from a team who's crippled financially. Talk about kicking you while you're down. By the FA's logic, next time I see a homeless person, I might as well just saw off one of his legs or kick his dog. In Scotland, Rangers face a similar fate, but a 10-point deduction would still leave them in second place in the SPL. A statement of how far Scottish football really has fallen, perhaps. Oh, and apparently Carlos Tevez is coming back to Man City. Don't ask me though, because now every time I hear a story about Carlos Tevez, my brain just interprets it as the theme tune for the Magic Roundabout.
The things trendy on Twitter is hashtag Tevez excuses. Well, joining me now live from Manchester is Peter Spencer, who's the sports editor.
Zambia won the African Cup of Nations of Africa Cup of Nations Cup. Equatorial Guinea and Gabon may not scream Festival of Football, but the tournament was certainly one of the more intriguing in recent years. Both host nations reached the quarters. Post-Gaddafi, Libya gave a good account of themselves despite doing a very different kind of shooting of late. Egypt, the winner of the last 3 tournaments, failed to qualify at all, and it was the unfancied Zambia who beat favourites Ivory Coast in the final after a few awful penalties and a spot of praying.
Baby, do you understand me now? And sometimes I seem a little mad.
You know, I don't really get this advert. It's meant to be an advert for pants, but all it does is show you continuous shots of David Beckham's physique. This doesn't make me want to buy pants at all. Mind you, I do want to f*** him now. Whoa. Of course, the main news from last week was the resignation of England manager Fabio Capello on the same day Harry Redknapp was cleared of being a Cockney stereotype. Harry was installed as the fans' and apparently players' favourite to take over from Fabio, seen here portrayed by Heston Blumenthal in a wig. However, there are other candidates in the frame: Gus Hiddink, Roy Hodgson and Stuart Pearce, although he'll be busy with the Olympic team in the summer. Is it just me, or do those mascots look like a pair of giant tampons? England have never employed a bad manager on paper, but 90% of them have failed. With the exception, of course, of Howard Wilkinson. That 0-0 draw with Finland inspired. On Saturday, Manchester United played Liverpool, one of the biggest matches in world football. The match, however, descended into irrelevance when Luis Suarez, facing Patrice Evra for the first time since being found guilty of racially abusing him, refused to shake his hand. Media and fans alike descended into despair. Why? Why won't he shake his hand? Why? Why, Lewis? Why didn't you shake his hand? Why? Oh, for the love of sweet baby Jesus, why? Please, please, Lewis, please shake his hand. Yes, he should have shaken his hand, and yes, it was petty and reflected badly on him and his club. But given the fact that Suarez has served his ban and the pair quite clearly don't like each other, the coverage surrounding it threatened to needlessly prolong a saga that English football really should be looking to move on from. And then, from out of nowhere, it ended. Suarez and Liverpool apologised to Man United, and they accepted it. No one was quite sure what to do as they witnessed one of the quickest resolutions football has ever seen. With a media that loves nothing more than to drag things on and on through steaming piles of manure, Man United decided to draw a line under the matter and concluded that both clubs should just move on. It was almost heartwarming to see. But does that mean Man United control the media? Or does it mean I'm a massive racist for wanting to see the issue put to bed? Or maybe now the media will make an issue out of Man United not making an issue out of it. That's about it. This week sees the return of the Champions League. It also sees Man United and Man City play in the Europa League. Ferguson and Mancini say they'll respect the competition, but we'll see. It's a bit like telling Gordon Ramsay he's got to leave one of his Michelin-star restaurants to go work in a Little Chef. And we know how that would pan out. Goodbye.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
I just need
This the lamb
Where's the lamb sauce?